Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I don't know if the color on this is going to be all that great. Like, I'm trying to fix the color because it's cloudy and it does not look good. Like, it's basically too light outside. It's too dark, but it's also too light. Like, there's no sun, so there's no actual like nice lighting. I'm also not going to film inside because it looks like a mess, okay? But I still wanted to talk to you guys. I want to keep uploading for you guys. I want to have videos for you guys, which this weekend, like, I didn't have any videos for you guys. I've just been doing a lot of other shit and I'm like tired. I'm so exhausted, to be honest. Like, there's nothing more than I want than to just take a really fat nap, okay? Like, I just want to take a really long nap. And I would prefer not to wake up for the entire day. Like, just eat a little bit and then just go back to bed, you know? That's honestly what I would like. I'm exhausted. You guys already couldn't tell, but I did want to update you guys on a few things because remember, I told you guys that, like, I was having issues kind of like at work. So something kind of happened again. Basically, if you haven't already watched my last video, you should. I don't remember if that last video is the one about the whole work thing, but I do have it labeled as like basically work shit, like work problems. You guys can find it on my channel that way. But yeah, I was having some issues again because the other day somebody asked me to do something. It was somebody from admin and they were like, hey, go do this. And I'm like, okay, like assuming that they had already spoken to everybody, like cleared everything up. So I'm thinking everything's cleared up, that everybody else is notified when basically nobody was notified, okay? Then I started getting backlash about it from some of my other bosses because basically it's me, then it's a teacher that I work for, like I'm usually in their classroom, and then there's a person above them that they go to in case I'm not there or whatever, or like they're basically my boss, and then there's somebody above that person. So the person that asked me to do something is not the teacher, is not the person above the teacher, but the person above them, and that person didn't clear it with anybody. And so nobody was like notified that I just wasn't going to be in the classroom. And then the person that is above the teacher is the one that the teacher went to because the teacher's like, okay, well, I didn't have time to go while I'm in the classroom because they're in the classroom. They're teaching a bunch of like, let's say 20 to 25 kids. So they're like, I'm not going to leave 20 to 25 kids just to go find out where you are. So like when I actually had time, then I went and go ask. And then the person that is above the teacher did not know, and the person above the teacher is like, I didn't tell her to go anywhere, so I don't know where the fuck she went. And basically they were just kind of trying to make it seem like I'm the one at fault, like I'm the one that just kind of decided to go off on my own and decided to just do whatever I want, basically, which I would understand if I had a track record of that, but like I don't have a track record of doing that, so I don't know where the fuck they get these ideas from. Like, they should already know, hey, you know what, like if she's not where she's supposed to be, it's clearly because somebody asked her to go do something, basically, you know? That's what pisses me off about the job, that like they make it seem like, oh, we don't fucking know anything, and I don't know how she got this idea of her going somewhere else, when it's like, bro, when have I ever given you a reason to think that I'm that type of person, that I'm just gonna like dip and do whatever the fuck I want, you know? Like, I've never given you an excuse to even think that, so y'all need to stop with that. The teacher talked to me after because once everything was cleared up, that was another thing. I went to the principal because I was like, bro, I'm not gonna get in trouble for this because this is not my fault. Like, I should not be being blamed for all of this. And I was basically being blamed. So then I went to the principal and I was like, hey, this person told me to do this, that person didn't clear it with anybody, and everybody else is like basically getting pissed at me, and I'm like, you need to fix this because this is the second time that this is happening. Like, that shit like this is happening where they don't communicate and then they kind of just try to push it off onto me and trying to just basically say it's my fault when it's not my fault. He cleared it up. Everything was fixed, and I even got an apology, which I was so shocked that I even got an apology. I wasn't expecting an apology, by the way. Like, I'm not a little kid. I don't, and I didn't really need one, but it was nice to get one because I'm like, okay, great, thanks. You guys are acknowledging that it's your fuck up and that it's not me, because it's not me. And the last time, what? There's a mosquito around here. It's because I'm wearing all black. But I'm like, the last time I didn't get an apology, and it would have been nice because everybody, like, last time I literally got yelled at by one of the teachers. So I'm like, last time it would have been nice to fucking get an apology, you know? I'm glad the teacher didn't yell at me this time, but still not cool, you know? Like, I try to get along with everybody because this is work. Like, we're gonna fucking see each other every freaking day. Do I really want to get in, like, a bad place with you? Like, do I really want to be arguing with you at work every fucking day? No. Or like, do I want to go to work and be uncomfortable? No. That's why I try to keep it cool with everybody at work. Like, I don't give a fuck what you do, who you do. It's none of my business. Whatever you do here, it's none of my business. I really do not give a fuck. I do not care whatever it is that you're doing. But if it comes to me, like if you're trying to get me in trouble, then it's my fucking business. All of that happened. One of the girls there at work was like, make sure you write all of this in an email and send it to the principal just so that like it's acknowledged basically. There is a mosquito or a fly, but she was like, yeah, make sure you put this in an email and send it to the principal acknowledging basically that you guys had this conversation and that this is the second time that this is happening, because like basically it's just to back yourself up, for me to back myself up, because she said that like this happened at one of her previous workplaces, that like she had an issue with somebody and she did bring it up to admin, and then that they basically were like, what conversation, what do you mean, like this never, you know, like that never happened type shit. So she was like, yeah, make sure you write it in an email so that it's like there's a track record, there's something to back you up basically. So I did that because of our conversation, whatever. I was like, per our conversation on this day at this time, whatever, like, you know, I hope you were able to clear things up with the staff that we talked about and we're able to like work better moving forward. Pretty much what I put in the email. So let's hope that everything works out now. I don't think this is like gonna be the last time that this type of thing happens, because they clearly still have not fixed their communication within themselves. And they were also trying to blame me for it again, which is very unfair. They can literally just walkie the main office, and the main office will call the teacher themselves. Like that's basically their job. Like I don't see why it's so hard. Like, dude, this is not hard at all. Like, I would do it me myself if at the time I would have had a walkie-talkie, but at the time I did not have a walkie-talkie. Because there's sometimes like when I'm in the classroom or when I'm doing certain things, I do not have one on me. But like there's other times when I do, and more than half of the time I do have it, but then they won't ask me to do something, which I don't know, maybe sus, you know? We're not going to get into that. It's not about what ifs or like possibilities, but point is that at this moment I didn't have one, and I also thought that the person that was asking me to do something had already cleared it with everybody, but then they didn't, and then they were making me look bad. Then they apologized, which I'm grateful for. Like, I'm happy I got the apology, because I'm like, thanks for not making me feel crazy, because y'all are making me feel crazy sometimes, because I'm like, really? Nobody here can communicate? Nobody knows who the fuck told me to do something different? Like, what? Anyway, that's my little update. I wanted you guys to know that, because it just like continues on, you know, like it's not the first time, not the second time, and I'm sure it's not going to be the last time that this happens. The good thing is that it seems like they do want me back for the next school year. They were like asking me like, oh, are you gonna come back next year? And I was like, well, yeah, I hope so. And I'm like, I'm looking forward to it if it's in the budget, because that's another thing. Schools can't bring everybody back, like all of their people. They can't bring them back just because they want to. They have to have a budget for them. They do have the budget to bring back the TAs that they currently have, so I'm part of that, which means I'm gonna be back next year, which is cool with me. You know, it's a good steady job that I enjoy doing. It's just sometimes when there's people that do shit like this is what stresses me out, because then I'm being blamed for things that aren't even my fault, and I'm being accused of things that I'm not doing, you know. Hopefully things continue to go good. I hope things get better and that they do fix their communication, because clearly there's like, I don't know what's so hard about it. I'm so mad because of all these little flies. They're like fruit flies and little mosquitoes, and I don't know where they're coming from, and I don't know why they're here. Okay. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.